Y'all ready to have fun? I wanted to take a journey. I've done this before, but I want to dedicate this video to the TikTok and social media divas, queens, narcissists, the teasers out there. They range from 18 or less all the way up to 60. So we'll take a journey and we'll just start. These are Facebook Reels, ages unknown. And this is what we're getting paraded in our world today. Not sure what the age is there. Here's another one. She's all over the place. Traditional ripped jeans. Not all that, but she likes to go braless a lot of time, but she's acting strange and tying her shoe out in the woods. Here's attitude with an attitude. And I want to comment on these. These people want attention, so let's give it to them. What do they have to offer us that is unique? SEX sells. I mean, this is not a video. This is just a girl being dumb, thinking she's hot, thinking she's got actress skills. Got the Christmas tree in the background. Boobies hanging out. I mean, look at that acting. She rolls the eyes. She moves this way. She moves that way. Plays with her hair. Incredible skill. Here we go. Here's a youngster in Asia. Pay attention to the no bra. This is dominating the internet today. Facebook in the last month and a half has flooded Facebook with this stuff. I can't show that because this is showing girls. Well, I can show this one. This is different. But they show them on rides where you're seeing nipples. Now, see this? I mean, do you even call that a top? Looks like a dish rag that she tied in a knot around her bosom. Dyed hair not real. This is what our society is throwing at us today. Look at this. I love cuddling. I love all this stuff, but I don't know if I'm even 14 years old yet. And what is this girl doing? What is she doing here? Not sure. What is she doing? We don't know. Girls are the only creature on the planet that can do anything and get away with it. They can dress bad, they can act bad, and nobody cares. As long as there's a chance to see some skin. See this? We got a jacket on and panties. Makes sense, right? If a man was to walk around like that, man would get laughed at, teased, and mocked. But if a girl does it, nobody says anything. This is now dominating Facebook. We're getting the breastfeeding pictures. Here's a young lady, probably skinnier than a toothpick, not her natural hair color, sitting in her upper middle class bedroom doing videos of herself writing something. And that's supposed to be talent that nobody has. Here we go. Two women kissing. And TikTok and social media has just become full of this. This is it. This is their big contribution to society. We've seen this gal before. Pull on the G string, the wind blowing her hair. Here we got some young lady in another country playing with fabric. And they're getting online with this. Filipino ladies, people from around the globe don't want to feel left out. And I can't show you this one because this one actually shows the breast pop out of the bra on a roller coaster ride. I was amazed when TikTok first came out. I always know it as the the stupid dancing, the jerky moves where the girls got the attitude and they're jerking their arms and doing all this different stuff. And it's like, wow, you're all exactly like. Here's a woman who thinks she's really cute. I don't know what the mess is on the side of her face, but she's doing a selfie of her going on a ride at an amusement park. And I'm going to say something. There's only one reason that people watch these videos. It's the exposure of skin. We're going to pour green slime on somebody's back. Champagne, I have no idea what that stuff is. And girls just do dumb things, and they can because they're girls. Here's an India woman taking off her bra and shirt, trying to pull it off over her head. They show men feeling up their women's breasts. Here's another one breastfeeding some very large areolas. Here's an Asian woman who wants everybody to know how hot and sexy she is, but no one can get a date with her. Here's two young ladies posing at the beach. Here's two girls that think that they're the only ones that know how to dance and shake their butts in some strange, interesting outfits. Oh, it's okay. She's walked in. Everything's all right now. I'm here. And here we've got this. They're bringing little kids into it. And have you seen the one now where they got this little white boy saying bullshit? That's bullshit. And look at here. You want to see a teenager on Facebook? No bra. You see that? What parent would allow their kid, male or female, what parent would allow their daughter to go in their room and do this stuff? And if you look, all of these are done in the bedroom. You can usually see the bed in the background. And this is what your children are doing in their bedroom all day. Here's one with the big teddy bear. Is this Miss Allie? I mean, look at the raw talent. Takes the sock off her foot, rubs her knee, plays with her hair. And can we see we've got 104 thumbs up? How many views? How many views? I don't know how many views. There we go. This is Miss Underarms. How old is she? Does anybody know? Does anybody know? We don't know. There's another one. Strap falling off the shoulder. Let's eat watermelon. Let's lean forward. Let's lean forward one more time. Come on. Show that beautiful bean footage. Oh, not quite. Here we go with another one in an upper middle class home. We've never seen cleavage before, have we? She's got the market cornered because she's the only one that showed that view. I don't think she's all that. She doesn't do anything for me. Another one that wants everybody to see her G spot. I don't like those kind of videos myself, but hey, maybe there's something wrong with me. Here we go. Another young lady out in the snow with, I don't know what you call that. Where is mom and dad? Where is mom and dad? Here's an attitude in a very young age. I mean, why do people look at this? Why does this get press? Why? The Orientals are involved in it. Now I'm dressed like Santa Slut Claus. Here's a youngster. We're learning young. Let's see. Flip the hair, do the attitude, do the whole. There we go. Let's follow in the footsteps of the same footsteps that all women in this country are taking. Attitudinal. Give me a B, give me an I, give me a T, give me a C, give me an H. I'm underneath a pier. Look at me. Look at me. I'm so cool. Here's another one. The ages are different, but the moves, see, you call that dancing? This is not talent, folks. I can do this. This is not talent. I mean, what is that? Somebody want to tell me what that is? The only reason they're getting the views is because of the way they're moving and the skin that they're showing. Everybody thinks they're a wannabe model and star today. I got a towel wrapped around me in the kitchen. Aren't I cool? Oh, here we go. I'm so cool. And what do we got here? The camera's focused right at just below the chin there and the shirt. What is she doing? We don't know. It's designed for one thing in mind. Now this could be a parade in town. Okay, she's in band, no problem. Here we go. We're rolling down the river. Watch this. We go up, we go down. And some of these roller coaster rides are showing a complete view. See, here we go. Who has the smallest on the internet? We. Oh, what an interesting top. I mean, she probably paid what, $150 for that? Somebody went crazy with a pair of scissors and a drapery set. Here we go. I've got the diva look all on my head. Nothing burger. Nothing burger. Let's do the same TikTok moves that everybody else does. I mean, you look at their eyes, they're programmed, they're zombified. They all follow like sheep, one after the other. No raw talent. Shake my head, look at my boobs. See my tongue? Aren't I cute? Nah. Here we go. Look at that. Watch out for the pokies, folks. They will knock your eyes out. Slow motion, baby. Look at that. She's got jugs. She knows how to use them, brother and sister. What is she doing? I have no idea. Do you guys want your daughters up in your bedroom doing this? 60, 70-year-old men looking at this? Apparently, they're not paying attention. Here we go. Got a mask on, but let's get Slut teasy. And I comment on this. I'm a man. We're all men. All of us men look at pretty women. Isn't this cute? My ex doesn't know I'm pregnant. Yeah. Drama posts. Oh, here we go. We got a girl with a chopped up sweater dress. Isn't that cute? I mean, can you imagine if a guy wore an outfit like that? We'd be laughed at. I mean, that is not even cute. I mean, we all want to see skin, right? But is that a good looking outfit? Why would you have all that sweater and then half the back and the sides ripped out? Because you're a woman. Compressed air is what is in 99% of these kind of women's brains. That's it. I mean, I don't know what that is. Dingling her dingles. Here's one that's trying to look like Barbie. I'm sorry if I had a daughter and she was doing this stuff upstairs, I'm afraid I would have to shut her down. She looks like she's working at an adult ice cream parlor. Let's see what she's got to offer the world. Can't see the face. Oh, there we go. An Asian who took her beautiful black hair and dyed it a shellacked, I don't know what. But this is what's happened. They've reduced themselves to nothing but. This is their contribution to society. Look at that. Isn't that great skill? I mean, it looks like somebody having a tantrum. I want you to pay attention. That's the TikTok moves. They got every girl trained to do these strange little moves. And I can't believe how ridiculous it's gotten. Here we go. Then mamas today, obviously, they know what their daughters are doing and they don't care. But let a man, an older man, show an interest in that because this is what they're putting out there, and the women would be enraged that men are perverts and sex offenders and pedophiles, and yet you have these girls are doing this. This is all on Facebook. Facebook. This is Facebook, YouTube. Don't censor it now. This is all Facebook. Here's two completely westernized Asian women. That is not her natural hair color. That looks like the tester model paint that come out of that little glass bottle, don't it? So yeah, this is oh, what is this little scintillating mess? How old are they? Your guess is good as mine. Now let's act like we might be a little bit on the lesbian side, pulling at each other's strings, touching each other, getting closer. Uh-huh, there we go. With a Christmas tree in the background. Merry Christmas. All right. What is she going on? 10? Everybody must be doing this at the same water area. Here we go. Onto the boardwalk. The dancing. This is TikTok's definition of dancing. This is not skill. This is not talent. But because she's got her midriff showing, here we go. Let's follow in the footsteps of everybody else. I can lift my leg, I can turn around, but can you touch the ground? Dumb. All of this is dumb. And guess what? The age gets older, but the behavior's the same. Narcissism, narcissism. That's it. Here's a young lady in a very strange outfit, looks like Spider Girl, and she's learning at a young age to be a complete fluty flake. What is this? Are you serious? We've got the drama post, the attitude, little pudgy chubby going on. And yeah, there we go. Everybody's annoyed with each other. This is funny, right? This is great. By the way, they're pushing obese women into our face now. Isn't that fun? Isn't that awesome? Oh, I've never seen one of those before. There we go with the TikTok dancing moves with the dumb to the left, to the right. I mean, this is the TikTok style of dancing. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Here's another one. And all of them have the same thing in common. They think they're cool. They all think that they are where it's at. And they don't bother to realize that every one of them are thinking the same thing. And who's the better of all of them? What is she doing? Sucking her finger like she's in the mood for something? Yeah, could be. This is all on Facebook. Now we know this girl's not 18 years old. There we go with the TikTok moves. Jerk it here, jerk it there, slap your hands, slap your butt. Look at me. Uh huh. Why is Facebook not shutting this stuff down? Why are they not shutting this down? What is going on, folks? And that goes from fade to dark. Oh man, we've never seen a woman walking with her phone in her hand. What is this? I have no idea what's going on there. Boobs decided to play golf today. Oh, there we go. Look at that raw talent. Attitudinal dance. See, it doesn't matter if you're 3, it doesn't matter if you're 44. They've got them all going through the same narcissistic funnel. All of them. Look at that raw skill. She should be signed up for Hollywood right now, right? Look at that. Can you do that, guys? Are you able to do that? Are you able to do that? Okay. Anybody ever seen a Jello commercial? Now, some people should not be wearing that at all, but hey, girl, you rock on. All right, what do we got here? I'm a little princess, short and stout, missing all my teeth. Let them fall out. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Side boob. She looks like she's high school. Ooh, here we go. What do we got? This is Facebook, YouTube. This is all Facebook. There we go with the jerky dumb TikTok moves. I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to dance. All I gotta do is show some skin and everybody enters in. Boom. Oh, let's see an attic bedroom. That is not a good looking bedroom. That's got to have some color in it. And her, not even close to a 10, not even a 5. The outfit is ugly. She's not all that, but hey, you're a TikTok diva. The sky's the limit. Here we go. I've got Daisy Dukes on in my bedroom. Oh, here we go. And somebody's looking at her from behind when you realize no one is around. Who knows what that's all about? What is this? I have an attitude. So do I. Aren't these girls just beautiful? Here we go. Do you know what spaghetti looks like wrapped in black? Right there. Oh, look at this interesting, ugly, crazy outfit. Looks like the inflatable life raft exploded. Does that look like the inflatable life raft exploded? I believe it does. Oh, look at this raw talent. Spider monkey. I'm so skinny I can break. I'm so skinny I can shake. Lean it back, no bra. Look at me. It's crazy. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter the age. It doesn't matter what ethnicity. They're all getting in line, falling through the same funnel. Here we go. Tickety tock, tickety. See, here's the dumb moves. They all do the same thing. Like I'm still stuck in middle school with the attitudinal dance. This is what they all go after now. I'm showing you these because this is Facebook. This is Facebook. I wore my sweatpants this morning, got my hair in a headband. I have not showered. I wonder if that right there smells real good. But see, girls do that. They get away with it. Here's a young one. Oh, I'm going to do the TikTok dance, timeout. Yeah, raw talent, mesmerizing, incredible scripting. Let's see this one. It's the TikTok dance again. The same jerky moves, the same attitude. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And you know what? Girls sit in their room all day looking at this and posting it. Here we go. I'm a little slut. I'm a little slut. I'm a little slut. Really? That's what it is. Look at this. Brother and sister. I don't know what's going on there. Your guess is as good as mine. Accenting, showing the chest, making sure we see the chest, making sure that we see she clearly has no bra on. And yeah, what's going on there? I don't know. Oh, look at this talented star. Wow. That's just riveting. Welcome to the ugly Christmas sweater contest. Now, to me, she looks ridiculous. The silly things on her head, the moldy green dyed hair, the sweater and this Santa skirt looks like a fashion disaster ran into a dumpster. But guess what? She thinks she's hot. She thinks that she is smoking. See my butt cheeks? This is almost as good as reviewing Craigslist ads back in the day. Spider webbing outfit doesn't do her justice, that is for sure. Her face has got too much of the attitude, and I'm guessing in about 20 years, she'll be about 3 times the size of Pacific. She's got the potential to become a very big lady. I'm in a bodysuit. Look at me. I don't even know if I'm quite third D. So, here's a cute outfit. Isn't that cute? Really? Nano, Shazbat. Here's an older woman. Let's see if she's got some talent. Maybe not older. Look at her bedroom. Or is that a couch? Can't tell. The color scheming in there is absolutely awful. Pink with purple, or is that lavender? Maybe they were trying to do pastels. Oh, look, watch me get out of my SUV. Pull my tight, shrinking skirt that's crawling up my cracks. She's not all that. The hair's fake. Oh, look at here. This has got to be something that we haven't seen. TikTok dance, attitudinal dance. You see that? Doesn't matter if you're 40, doesn't matter if you're 9. They're all doing the same thing. They're all following the exact MO. Oh, we got pokies. Low beams and high beams are fully activated. I'm just going to stand here with a coffee cup and look cutesy. I spent all my money on those intricate tattoos. Boom. I'm not against tattoos. I've kind of changed my stance on that, but women, their priorities are strange. And this is what your daughter's doing when you're not looking. Almost fell down the stairs. Okay, we got a shellacked outfit on. You see that? Tell me how that's talent. But guys, let's be honest. This is called the magician's trick, the sleight of hand. We're focused on the body. We're thinking, man, what can I see today? Can I get a nipple slip, a breast slip? That outfit is ugly. I mean, let's be honest. I don't want to see a woman wear that. That's ugly. That's an ugly outfit. It just looks like sweaty, greasy, gross. All right. We got tube socks on and we're dressed like that. Knee tube socks. Oh, look, you can almost get a full view of Death Valley. Isn't that awesome? And I'm not making fun of somebody with smaller. I prefer smaller, but seriously? Okay, we got a midriff showing, and she's dancing just like all the other attitudinal narcissists. I can promise you that that girl, if she was mine, would probably get disciplined real quick. I can tell by her face she hasn't. And what I mean by discipline, I mean that she's got an attitude that's etched in her face. Dads, do you like your daughter putting herself out there like that? Oh, is this Miss Allie? No, this is Ashley. Ashley looks a lot like Allie. That's it. There is no acting skill with any of these ladies or girls or gals or dames or lassies. Look at, I can follow the TikTok MO. Jerk the hands, move them around. I mean, that's not even cool. That's not even cool. It's childish. It's stupid. But this is what women are doing. Asia's got to get into the act now. Took her beautiful black hair, fucked it up, and got on I don't know what that is. No, she's going to get down on her girl. Pulling each other apart. Look at the size of that waist, man. She's got a big old gut on her. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Here we go. Just feeling a little bit nipply outside. There is no talent. There is no acting ability. There's nothing here. That Pacific could do better than all of these girls, at least with content. Look, the TikTok stereotypical dance moves, dumb, dumb, and more dumb. A girl with a Minnie Mouse shirt on doing that stuff. Now, that is really an ugly outfit. That is hideous. Hideous. That's not even pretty. That's not even cute. Yeah, I can't do this. Okay. That's a skill I cannot do. Why am I taking the time to show you this? Because this is what is being presented to us. Now, no offense, she's not bad looking. I like plain Jane gals myself, but she'd probably be considered a geek or a nerd. She's got to get into the act. Raise your left hand, show me your underarm. Here's another one. Let's see what she's got to offer the world. It's spinning. It might not move. All of these gals are young. Why is Facebook not shutting this down? So, enough about that. I've said it before, and I'm going to do wrap up. And yes, I've had the privilege of getting poison ivy on the bridge of my nose. Don't ask me how I did that because I don't even know. Cleaning up my yard and property, and wow, this stuff is all up in the trees and everywhere. So, what do these women have to offer us men? Nothing. When are women going to take a reality check and realize at the end of the day, they have no innate inherent skill, that they're advertising their sexuality, that they're advertising their skin, and they're all doing it. There's no acting, there's nothing to be gained from this. It's just self-absorbed narcissism. And that's what we see. We've got entire channels, The Naked Gardener. We've got Mary, who's got giant hooters and overalls. And it's all men following because it's the penis Olympics. That's it. That the content that most of these women on social media are putting out there is penis Olympics. That's it. That is it. They're never going to get a man that's going to give their all to them. And because they're so hooked on attention whoring, they're not going to be happy with just one guy. Social media has shifted the paradigm. It is the San Andreas fault that runs through our lives. I'm a Gen Xer. This young generation is hooked on it. Everything in their world spins on how they're perceived on social media. Likes and hearts. Not job performance, not the way they treat people, certainly not biblical values. Biblical values in young women today, obsolete. That's not even a function in their database. And these women want to put themselves out there, and I have a right to criticize it. You think you're all that? I mean, really? It looks like you're retarded. And when I say retarded, I'm not making fun of special needs people. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. Grown women, little girls, all doing the same thing. And what did I say years ago? Young girls and adult women don't change from each other within this country. They still have that same youngster mentality, middle school mentality. Women come into this world in this country and think they're automatically sexy. They automatically think that they're entitled. They tend to lack more manners than most men. And it is really a problem today. And we can talk on and on about men aren't able to get dates anymore. But women can get 5,000 followers because she's going like this on TikTok. Have we become the frog in the kettle? Have we allowed ourselves to be so dumbed down and so depressed that that's our bill of fare all across Internetville? We men like flesh, let's be honest. And a lot of women are liking girl flesh too now. And I'm going to say the proverbial question, when you get old and the sexuality is not there, what do you have? Who's going to be your fans? Who's going to give you financial contributions? No one. All these young ladies are learning to play that one string guitar. Look at my skin, look at my skin, look at my skin. That's it. That's it. And there's no way to stop it. But what about Facebook? Let's talk about Facebook. You know, Congress passed some laws about child sex trafficking, trying to stop it. Reddit and Craigslist pulled their personal ads because they didn't want underage people getting on there. Facebook is promoting reel after reel after reel of girls all the way down, way past 18, low end, before 18, with all these showing, no bras. And that's the whole purpose of the video. There's no storyline. It's usually, sorry, gonna say it, African American GHETTO background music, attitude music, music that I would expect to hear when two boys are raping each other in a prison cell, garbage. And you've got all these girls going, come on, come on, come on, got it in the hood, got it in the hood, got it in the hood. That's what they're doing. I'm commenting on it because we're circling the drain. Just before a culture is judged and destroyed, it rises to a crescendo in sexual immorality. You know, I tell people that I don't celebrate Christmas, and people think I'm crazy. Christians in America are obsessed with Christmas. I get this publication right here, Our Daily Bread. And I mean, all December, Christmas has got to be brought up in every devotional. And I'm going to address this. Overcoming a cold, you'll have to forgive me. After all the joy of Christmas Day, the following day felt like a letdown. We'd stayed overnight with friends, but hadn't slept well. Then our car broke down as we were driving home. Then it started to snow. We had abandoned the car and taxied home in the snow and sleet, feeling blah. We're not the only ones who felt low after Christmas Day, whether it's from excessive eating, the way carols suddenly disappeared from the radio, or the fact that the gifts we bought last week are now on sale half price. The magic of Christmas Day can quickly dissipate. I am sorry to those of you that get offended by my stance on Christmas, but I'm not sorry. You see a lot of these videos with these young slut-teased girls with the Christmas tree in the background. And we live in a country that is driven by pure emotion. And even men are that way. And I'm going to step on a toe here. There's a group of ethnic men that lead the pack in operating off emotionally driven thought processes, not logic. We can't call it that anymore. And that is African American men. Don't believe me? Look at the crime stats. They snap, they kill, they shoot. 13% of the US population. And why is that? Because they're raised mostly by African American females that are not much better than some of those videos we saw. And a lot of these African American women are obese, they're heavy, don't shave under here. They got drugs and alcohol and illicit sex going on. And they're the ones in charge of the boy that they brought into the world because the man took a hike a long time ago. What kind of good training is going to exist in those kinds of female environs? You guessed it. We have upper middle class women in my Caucasian race that are not paying attention to what their girls are doing. Or they are paying attention and mom's dressing just like them and they're acting just like them. And let's go to the mall together, daughters. Whee! Acting like they're children. And I've said this for years. This is not my opinion. This is a fact. Women like to say that they mature faster than men, and only in regards to this. That's it. Okay. Up here, not so. Used to be. Past tense. Look at the way women react on the road out there. Look at how fast they hit the flashpoint. Our media culture, our news culture, which is no longer professional journalism, is all about emotion-driven reaction. Every woman thinks they're an authority. You piss off a woman, she's going to get up in your face because she's got all this self-assumed authority. And you're just going, you have not one shred of anything on me. Remember years ago in Denver, I was driving my red truck very slowly in front of Metro ARC. It was a thrift store. I don't go fast through parking lots. Most Americans just go zoom. There's the store, there's the little frontage road, parking to the right. I'm creeping through my truck. I see a mother with her daughter and her grandma step off the curb. I slow down. They start walking. They do not look in my direction. I slowed. I stopped. They would have walked into the path of my truck. I started to gently pull forward, and the young Mexican lady starts yelling at me, "You bitch. You almost hit us." I said, "No, ma'am." I said, "I was going through here slow, and you weren't looking when you stepped off the curb." She started yelling at me, and Grandma did too. I said, "You didn't even look in my direction, and I didn't hit you, did I?" They were trying to say I was flying through there. I said, "I don't fly through here. I wasn't even going 10." I go and park my truck, and they walk over with their phone and come up to my front Colorado plate, and they're doing this. I have my flip phone. I walk behind that car. I said, "We can do this too. I'm going to go get my fucking brother. He'll fuck you up." I said, "Get him. I'll be here. Go get your brother. Go get your brother." All that shit talk when they were in the wrong. I politely explained to them, "I saw you. You were not looking. I wasn't going fast. And I stopped. You were not hit. And when you stopped and saw me, then I proceeded to go because you weren't moving anymore. And you want to tell me that I almost hit you and your baby?" Mothers who have babies usually are looking. I had a son. Before I go walking across a driveway, I'm looking. Actually, let me rephrase that. The way the woman had talked to me, she cussed at me, and the older woman yelled at me, and I said, "Fuck you, bitch." And that's what set him off. "You don't ever," I said, "You don't yell at me. I did nothing wrong. You were not looking at me, and I'm not going to take that." Women in our culture think they can say and do anything they want. People that ride with me know that I'm not a dangerous driver. I lived in Colorado. Nobody goes slow in a parking lot. You come out the store at King Soopers, and there's a stop sign on either side of the crosswalk. They run it. Boom! Old women with shopping carts, and there goes a car, 50 miles an hour. And the police say, "We don't do anything about a private parking lot." The police are funny in America. This is a true story. Police say, "We're not going to respond to an accident at a King Super or a Best Buy or a mall parking lot because that's private property." "Oh, but you'll respond if the store calls and says they're shoplifting. You'll respond if two women are attacking each other in the parking lot." It's funny how the police pick and choose what they're going to, jurisdict over. America's a funky place. It doesn't make sense anymore. And what you have now with social media, and it's not just America, you can go China, you can go to the Philippines. Women have become narcissists. They're very in love with themselves. Social media has become an altar and a temple to the deity goddess complex that dominates most of women in our culture today. And if they can get 5,000 views because they got a budding nipple showing, they're going to do it. They're going to work it for all it's got. And this is a sad commentary on our age. We're circling the drain. And it is my opinion that our disaster is not far from us. America has lost its mind. Facebook, which is censoring anybody that says anything they don't like, is not censoring these kinds of videos, which are pushing the envelope, which, in my understanding and definition, are soft porn, exploiting young ladies, showing nipples, which proves that people said that the Democrats did not want to press charges or do anything about Epstein. They say he committed suicide. I do not believe that. Max Lane was given some sort of sentence, but they did not get to the bottom of who was all involved in that. Let a white man anywhere in the US, get involved with an underage girl, he will be found out. He'll be a registered sex offender. He'll be done working with any capacity of most jobs. But let Democrats and Bill Gates and others, and who knows who was involved in that, Slick Willie and world leaders that were all involved in the teenagers at Sexual Fantasy Island. Did you see the footage showing them come out of the malls with Gucci bags, whining and dining them and doing dirty things with them, including Max Lane Giswell was playing with the girls herself. Our justice is funny, isn't it? And listen to Democrat women. If a man looks at an underage girl and says, wow, she's really pretty, they will call him a pervert, a sex offender, a pedophile. But when you bring up Epstein and the Democrats and leaders that they all voted for, they don't want to hear about it. Facebook is now parading around underage girls with no bras, dancing in provocative, slut tea style videos designed to give men an erection and women too that are into that. There's no acting value, there's no talent value. They can't sing, they can't do chores, they probably can't even do their homework properly. But this is what we're getting fed of, a steady diet of moral decadence, starting at very young ages. And I need to say this because it affects us all. Where's the mothers and where's the fathers? You need to go up in your children's bedroom and see what the hell they're doing up there. And if you have any sense of couth, I understand you might think your daughter's beautiful, but you need to tell her we're not doing this. You're not putting yourself out there like that. You're not walking out of this house with no bra. You're not getting on social media with no bra. You're underage, honey. You can't do this. But don't think for 1 minute the parents are ignorant about this. They just don't want to deal with it. We're a culture where men can't get good dates anymore. Now we got underage girls tantalizing the fook out of everybody. And men aren't supposed to think that way, look that way, but yet they're parading around. And if you go look at any of those videos that are out there by those young ladies, go click on the thumbs up. Go click it and look. You can pull up on Facebook all the men that looked. Gray hair, big pot gut, 50, 60-year-old men, tons of them. And why are they looking? Because the women won't date them today. Either they don't have enough money, or they don't have the physique, or what picky, Western women are after today. And so guess what? Now all they can do is be voyeurs through their phone or computer, rubbing one out on somebody they cannot have. Am I speaking a lie? I don't think so. Porn is wrong in the eyes of God, but it fits a need and fills a void and a gap for people who've wanted a relationship. And we have been systematically trained in this country that a relationship is just not going to happen. Shame on the parents, the care providers, and the guardians that are not paying attention to what your young girls are doing. Shame on the Metaverse and Facebook for putting me and shutting my account down where I had to make Facebooks over and over again because I posted a picture of an adult swimsuit edition woman that was covered, but the nipple or the areola might show through the sheer. And what Facebook has done and what social media has done is they're punishing and shit shaming men for having a natural attraction to naturally our age women. Now they're promoting men to get attracted to underage girls that are showing it all. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Our society is training us for the direction they want us to take. Back to Christmas. Christmas had orgies back in the day under the winter solstice program. The Catholic Church took Christ Mass and tried to fight against the prevailing paganism. Christmas trees, holly, mistletoe, Yule logs all have satanic origins. I'm not going to get into that. But families during that awful time of dark Europe history were celebrating all kinds of revelries, nude children in the bed with families and orgies and behavior and fellotio and oral and who knows what. And our society is moving to embracing witchcraft, Wicca, blatant sexual immorality, all the way down to youngsters. And America and Facebook and the metaverse is silent. Just like the Democrats were silent when BLM and discontent people were tearing up the streets of America. America is on a program of self-destruct. Don't be surprised if Russia or China or somebody decides one day to fire a shot at us. We've been begging for them to do it. And don't get me started on silly Christians in this country. They're not solving the problem. They're raising their daughters to be narcissists too. We've got programs custom engineered where women piously can snub all of us men because we're not quite as godly as they think they are. You wonder why there's all this porn. You wonder why there's all the sexual immorality. What are men left with? They can't find good wives. Wives today, even in Christendom, they want a 6-digit career. They want a baby thrown in daycare. They want an SUV, Starbucks, and their dogs. And a man's got to compete with all of that and fund all of that. I think I will rub one out. Thank you. It costs less. There's no emotional bonding. You shoot your load in a tissue paper and you go on about your day. Yep, I said it. But those of you that got underage girls, you need to pay attention to what they're doing upstairs. They also can get PayPal accounts. They can also get Cash App accounts, and money can be sent to them. And they can go to the stores and they can do stuff. And guess what? You got old men that are floating money to these young lassies to show things. You might want to pay attention to what your daughters are doing. Stop being ignorant. Child sex trafficking isn't just taking children and hiding them in a house in a basement somewhere and doing deviant things. Your daughters are putting themselves out there to traffic themselves for some cashita. Okay. So you need to pay attention to what your kids are doing. If you're against pedophilia, then get involved in your daughter's life and tell her, you're not dressing like a slut. I'm taking your phone. I'm going to find all your accounts. If you don't, we're going to go to the police department and talk about it. You upper middle class men and women that are working all day, you better pay attention to what your daughter's doing in your Bel Air gated community. It'll shock the hell out of you. Because here's the thing. If you want to see an increase in rapes and aggravated sexual assault, you're allowing an entire generation of young girls to promote this. That's why I'm against people playing violent video games, car theft, San Andreas, hitting people, knocking them out of their cars and stealing their car. I don't know what bonehead thought that that was a good thing to mass market to children. Then the Democrats like to scream freedom of speech. And the Democrats don't do anything to stop violent video games, but they're screaming and yelling about your firearms. And I've said it before, and I caught a lot of flack from Bozo the Clown. What was that clown's name? I don't even remember his name. He was an idiot. But he started off an entire bunch of trolling and hatred and attack on me. That when you have a steady diet of playing violent video games, your mind comes to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm tired of virtual. Let's do this in the real world. Look at what's going on out there. Look at women and men out there in traffic. Look at them in a store. They just hit the flashpoint and go straight to violence and stupid behavior. You better pay attention to what your daughters are doing, men and women. And you may have to face your fears and bust the door down to your daughter's room to go in there and say, this is enough. They're not playing ball and jacks upstairs anymore, okay? They're not feeding their little hamster on a habit trail anymore and playing with magic rocks. They're showing everybody their budding rocks. You parents have no excuse to not get involved. You've got to do something. Facebook, shame on you. Censoring grown men for posting a picture of an adult woman with clothes on because a nipple shows, but then you allow this child shit out here? What the hell? And why isn't Congress jumping and punishing and fining and subpoenaing all the Facebook staff? Because money talks and bullshit walks. When you're filthy rich and you're the Walmart of the internet, which is Facebook, you can do whatever you want. You see what social media is doing? They want everybody to think a certain way, and social media now is playing into promoting stuff that they should be. Excuse me. That's not good, folks. That's not good.